And we're live. Is this on? Oh, thank God. Thank God the mic is on. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Well, whoever's watching. Let me take these hair clips out of my hair. I think it's time for me to put my hair up because I think she's done. I think she's dry enough to where I can put her in a hair tie. All right. Okay. What was I going to talk about today? I have no idea. What I was going to talk about? No idea. Someone put out questions, topics, ideas. I'm probably gonna promote Bell Hook's book, all about love, because I fucking love that shit. Also, it's really fucking hot. So if my fan is too loud, you can see it going, as we like to say in Spanish. And Chinga, she is going all out. Look at her back there, right? Yeah, right there. Look at her. There she goes, spinning, loud as fuck. But I hope it's a soothing white noise in the background for y'all. Hopefully it's not too annoying. I don't with the sound of the computer monitor and the fan, I'm like all the white noise. Hopefully somebody finds it soothing, you know? I have no idea. I don't know why I even call these tarot chats. Do I ever talk about tarot? People usually will be like, "What's your favorite deck?" I'm like, I always say my favorite deck. Um and it changes from week to week. Which I guess it's a valid question then. But either way, no. I'm like, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. I'm ready to put out new content. But the content is not ready to be put out. Thus is the struggle. So, finally, I found a brilliant idea. Well, not really, but, you know, new idea for Patreon. Finally able to figure out what to put for the $1 tier. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So if you want to be like Rachel Days, or I believe I really need to message her and see if this is her. Tar Apple, I believe. All right, they're my only 2 Patreon subscribers, but you know what? They're keeping this shit running, you know? Why is the new cut? It's just not ready. It's just not ready. It's not filmed. There's no script written. There's no idea. It's there. The outline's there. I have like one outline for one video, but it's not ready yet. Again, it's not ready yet. So yeah, it's just more research to be done. Need to get my like thoughts in order. I need to figure out how I'm going to present my ideas. Hello, Shane. And also I'm going to be on Tarot Jeopardy on Shane in the Universe's channel with Lady Knight of Avalon and Amethyst Ascension, right? Right? Is that who it is? I even messaging. I'm like, is that their channel names? I don't know. I made a community post on it. So yeah, if you guys want to see me demolish Tarot Jeopardy, then go hit that notification bell on Shane's channel. No, it's Shane's channel. The chat is right there. I think you were right. I hope so. Yeah. Not even Shane is sure. I'm like, yeah. And I mean, she's the only one I was able to tag in that post. I mean, YouTube really needs to make it so that any channel is taggable, you know? It's gonna because I mean, like, if you have 500 subs, I mean, you should already be taggable. My opinion. But that's just my opinion. Those are just my standards. So yeah. So I finally made a $1 tier for my Patreon. I'm going to be doing giveaways, all right? I'm going to announce all my community posts as well. I'm going to be doing giveaways on my Patreon once a month to all my patrons. So, yeah, just give away a deck, maybe a crystal, maybe a book as well. I don't know. You'll have to see. You'll have to join and see what you get. It's probably not going to be anything too fancy, just books and decks and things that I'm ready to move on. So if you would like an entry to win, you can join at the $1 tier. And at the $1 tier, you also get like community post updates and whatever, you know, that I'll post on Patreon only. We'll see. I'll throw on some extra things in there. You'll get early access. So, shit like that. you know? So yeah. I'm very much like, I feel like, is this how you are too, Annika? I'm not sure if you're still on. Where it's like going back to like my content not being ready. It's like, is it like, because I feel like because I think it's the same energy as when you delete your messages, you know? It's sort of like, that wasn't right, I need to put it out right. But for me, it's like, I'm not putting it right. I'm not putting it out at all until it's ready to be put out, you know? I will not speak unless I'm spoken to. So yeah. I'm not sure what else to do. I'm not sure what else to talk about. No idea. I really need to watch an episode of Jeopardy. Because if I don't, I'm probably going to have no idea how to play the game. Well, it's like, honey, how hard can it be? Just answer the question with a question. Well, answer the prompt with a question. Is it a prompt? I don't know. People really had a lot of free time on their hands when they were designing that game. We'll see, but we'll see. We'll see what questions and things that Shane puts out there. I'm going to be like, I'm probably going to be like, actually, Shane, that's not correct. You're like, no, Ellen, that's not the truth. I invited you. Well, why didn't I go? I don't know. I wonder what Ellen's doing. It's basically a prompt, almost a question. It's answered with a question. It's like, just make it a Q&A, but I guess, it'll make it fun and interesting. I'm like, I should have gone on, do you want to be a millionaire? We should do it. We should make it like, do you want to be a tarot master? You know, once Doreen Virtue left her throne, it's been sitting empty. We got to put people through the gauntlet and do a, do you want to be a millionaire? Like 4 answer, multiple choice question. And be like, let's see, do you know your shit, 3 points to you. Hello, Rachel Days, our Patreon queen. Rachel Days is keeping this shit running. Okay, let's just say that. She is that quarter of a tank that's getting you to where you need to go. And that is this channel. Hello, Rachel. And so if you want to be like Rachel, you can join my Patreon. I'm gonna sponsor it like now every like 15 seconds, Join my Patreon. I now have a $1 tier. Which I'm trying to think of the calculations as to how much of a percentage they take. I want to say like, I have no idea. I need to see. But they say, don't do it. And I'm like, people do it all the time. But I am going to start off with $5. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do for the $1 tier. Because I'm like, I have no idea what I can offer at such a low tier. Because everything else that I'm offering is like, it's worth too much, Hello, Maroya Moon. Maroya Moon, it's been a while. Wait, no, you've been on my last chat. I'm like, it's been forever. Oh, wait, no. No, she's been here. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. There's a few other things I want to talk about. Oh, right. Other projects that I'm having in my head other than the ones that I'm, that I should be working on. Now, that's always me. I always got new ideas. I always got new like, oh, we could do this or we could do that, And so, but to promote something and to get the hype going, me and Lucy have been always like talking on and off about this series. I'm thinking we're gonna do it live. I'm thinking maybe a podcast where we just talk about sci-fi movies, fantasy movies, you know, and we're thinking no. The first series is going to be about we're going to be talking about Sense8 because I've never seen the show. Lucy loves the show. I started watching it. I'm invested. I'm almost done watching it. And we'll do, you know, we'll talk about it episode by episode, and we'll, you know, break it down, and we'll incorporate tarot in one way, shape, or another, you know. Hello, Fairy Wren Whispers. I always like how she says like hello with the little bird and the, I think it's the XX, you know. I love it. Sense8, please. Is okay. Hold on. Wait a minute here. I think I'm on the season finale. It's 2 hours long. I'm like, this is too long. I stopped it, but then I got it, and then I saw it, and there's like, I'm like, wait a minute. So let me check this here. Right? Is it a 2 hour finale and then the movie, right? There's only one girl. It's not even that, like, let me tell you, Maniac had a better tarot homage in there, and there's a tarot reader using the Thoth tarot, and I'm like, yes, bitch. I'm still waiting for a tarot scene to utilize the Marielle, but I don't know if we'll ever get that, you know. The season finale was a request. I mean, let me see here. Let me see here. I need info. Season 2. Yeah, where is more like this? Let's see. Is there... Wait, where's the movie? How interesting. They have a new... Is that the... Oh, anyways. When we're done with this Sense8 series, I'm hoping we're going to talk about the OA. Or maybe Alien. I don't know. We'll figure it out, because there's so many things to talk about, and then we could talk about... Yeah, search the whole demand for the season finale. Wait, what? Yeah, the movie... Wait, the 2 hour... Wait, what? Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. Wait a minute. Oh my god, girl. You know what, girl? You might not deserve. I watched the season. I will say it's not a perfect show. There is no... Well, the OA is a perfect show. Let's talk about that. Hello. But I mean, maybe I'm just not appreciating it well enough. I will say there were moments in that like made me cheer, and I'm like, wait a minute, this has never happened to me with any other show. And so this is actually, so it's really good. It's really good. I love Lito, you know, gay Mexican, love it. You know, we love to see it. But you know, I loved. Honestly, if it were me, spoilers ahead. What? I'm okay, Lucy. Do you want this? Do you not want to do this with me, or like, you know, like we can stop, you know? But yeah, Danny who? Wait, I'm okay. Wait a minute. Hello, Rain Rose. Danny who? Danny. Why am I like racking my head around? I will say that Sense8 can be surprisingly fucked up and dark. Like, we've had oh yeah, we have like tons of like thrown around ideas. I still want to do an astrology series with you. I think so. I want this to happen. I want it to happen, but I think we should make it. I think it would be best. I don't know. Maybe podcast. I don't know. I'm hoping podcast. I would like to get into podcasts. I want to do a podcast because it's like, I know you don't like to show your face. I think we want to move away from YouTube a bit, and so I don't want to be too hinged onto it. So yeah. Please comment when have you seen a Zach Lucy project. I mean, we've collaborated and in like a live stream here or there every now and then, you know, like we did the tarot bingo, we did a few other stuff, but it can happen. But let's not forget Danny. Who's Danny? Who the hell's Danny? That's what I want to know. Wait, am I free? Am I like wait. Yeah, tarot bingo. We did it like I don't know how long ago. I was still here. It was before I moved with my sister. Moved in with my sister for a while. It was last year? No. 2019? I'm not sure. All I know is it was it before my desk? I think it was. Yeah, the Katie Flowers tag. Yes. She's the one that did the tarot bingo. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't do it. I'm pretty sure Y did it. I'm pretty sure Y heard of it. Maybe he just forgot. I don't know. Getting along in age. I mean, I'm just kidding. I can barely keep track of shit myself. I'm like, wait a minute. No one won. I'm pretty sure I won. Right? I don't think anybody won. No one did win. No. Surprising. Nobody won. Oh, wait. Annika wasn't playing. See what I did there? Yeah, it's... But anyways... What? I couldn't figure out how to use chat on Kindle Fire. Girl, I don't think live chat's allowed on Kindle Fire. Unless you're using like Chrome. Unless you're on Chrome, Kindle Fire support Chrome? I remember when I first started watching YouTube, I would watch it on my Nook Color. Let me tell you, that was like the worst tablet ever. Well, it wasn't really a tablet. It was an e-reader. Read a lot of books on it. But I will say it was pretty fun. Is Karen Flower who? Hello, 78 cards tell a story. So yeah, let me reiterate. Now I see quite a few people here, and I'm probably gonna scare away a few of them by doing this. But you know what? Hey, Patreon. I got a $1 tier. Doing a giveaway every month. I'm gonna do it. All right. End of the month, I'll do a raffle, whatever. So if you want to join, you just join at the $1 tier or up. Let me tell you, you get extra bonus stuff. You get 1-card draws every day, or I try to do every day if I can. You get weekly draws at the beginning of every week, monthly draws at the beginning of the month, depending on which tier you get. You know. So yeah, and also the higher the tier you get, the more entries you get. How about that? I think we'll do that. You know, I think it'll only be fair. You know, so much support. You know, help me out here. You know, these decks aren't cheap. These books aren't cheap. I'm working on like organizing my wish lists on Barnes and Noble. Let me tell you, too many fucking books. I'm like, this needs to calm down. Do a Patreon. Why? Well, I'm not sure what you could do for Patreon. I have to see, because your content is very much set up like to where it's not really. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you can figure something out for Patreon. I'm pretty sure you can. Link for what? My Patreon? It should be in the description down below. Let me see. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is it not? Oh my gosh. You guys are scaring me. I hope it's there. Is this on? Ooh. I almost started playing this. Pause. Yeah, it's right there. Want to help support me on my channel? In the description right there. Patreon. There's my email for private readings. Boop, boop, ba-doop. Oh, you should put your theater on Patreon. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it will work. You know, you need... Because I'm barely struggling to get people on there. So, yeah. Oh. Oh, it's all right, Rachel Days. Yeah, it's good. It's good because it's like... I'm never sure. I'm never sure if it's there or not, you know. Thank you, Lucy. So yeah, go ahead and support me on there. It's now it's just $1. So I figured something out. I'm like, yes, that'll be right. Then I just only have to do one little thing every month. I mail it out to the winner. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Rachel Days is probably gonna be the winner, being on the highest tier. But you never know. Depends on how many other people join in for the raffle. And again, every month there'll be a winner, and you'll get a little thank you shout out at every end throughout my live streams and my videos. I'll try to put them in. I should make it a habit. But this video is sponsored by, or brought to you in part by, the poor Kindle. You need to delete. You need to clear your dirty history, Shane. Let's be real, okay? Speaking of which, let me do that myself. Just kidding. So wait, are you not on the Kindle now? Are you on something else? Wait, then how are you typing? Yeah, I know. $18 every month as of now. It's a little bit. Honey, that's actually now that I think about it, seeing how tarot deck prices are going, that's like half a deck right there from US Games. Okay. Haven't had the chance yet. To clear your history. I'm on the Kindle. There are workarounds. Why are you on the Kindle and not on your desktop? Wait, are you gonna be running this? Are you gonna be running the Tarot Jeopardy from your Kindle? Don't tell me you are, because if you are. Now I don't know what to talk about. The dead air. How's the fan? Is the fan really loud? Is the mic picking up on it? Let me know. Tarot Jeopardy on the Kindle. Why did you buy the Kindle? I don't know why. It's like my mom is now getting into e-reading. She's reading a bunch of books on her phone, and it's like, so what's the point now? Fan is okay. Okay, good. Because it's like, I'm barely feeling cool. Right now I feel fine. Only recently that I feel like there was warmth all over. I'm like, what is this? Summer? Couldn't have given me an extra day? No. What is the Tarot Jeopardy? It's Jeopardy, but tarot themed, and it's going to be on Shane's channel. I'm going to be one of the contestants, along with Lady Knight of Avalon and Amethyst Ascension, and you're going to witness me commit a red wedding on Jeopardy. There will be no hostages, let me tell you. Just kidding. Watch, I'm probably going to lose, or I'll probably come in second place. What's the big fluffy furry thing on the Yeti mics? Oh, the cell chat. It's like a pop filter. The pop filter is a circle that goes in front of it. It's like a black film screen thing circle on it. So yeah. I think I want to start using ebooks for study material like tarot books. Look anything up very easily, not lugging around 5 books to study one card. I really should do that, but I do for some reason, I do like a physical book. Because here's the thing, some of the books, they have charts and tables on them and diagrams that don't really display well on different ebooks. But I think like Book of Thoth, I think that's a good ebook. Maybe Pictorial Key of the Tarot, another one. But if you're gonna get tarot correspondences, by T. Susan Chang, or 777, I think, or what's another one? Oh my gosh. By Hulse, David Allen Hulse, I believe. There's those two big books, like the Western and the Eastern Mysteries, I think that's what they're called. They're like charts all about alphabets and the key to them and the symbolic numerological meanings to several alphabets. But yeah, but it's like I'm in the same situation, Shane. I'm like, I'm looking at all of them and going through my wish list on Barnes & Noble, honey, either I need to get I want to get shelves installed on this wall to wall, okay, and even on not this wall, on this wall right here, you know, and have that. So yeah, like the game 78 cards. You'll see. Join and watch me win. I'm just kidding. I'm probably not. Let me humble myself, okay? Let's just tone it down. Let's be real. I only know all this shit because I have a lot of fucking free time on my hand, all right? All these people have jobs. Let's put it that way, all right? I'm trying to get on Patreon for this, all right? Support me on Patreon. Like a buffer. Yeah. It's, well, I would use it for this, but I mean, let's be real. I think I might add for the ASMR experience. Should I do ASMR videos? If anybody would like ASMR videos, like I'll put them on Patreon and I'll make them accessible, you know, at the $5 tier. So yeah, so that you guys can get content that I don't like doing. Good 78 cards tell a story. I need to promote my Patreon on my Instagram and my channel. I don't do that. I just share shit on my Instagram, dumb shit on my Instagram. Also looks super cute. They should have like little like animal designs on them, you know, like make one look like a panda or something. Or a tiger. That would be on brand. Then I could talk to it and I'd be like, hey. Oh yeah. Or my it's right fucking there. Mike Wazowski. Oh, I found that too funny. Mike Wazowski, and have it green and it'll have like a big eye on it. No, that'll be for the Blue Yeti. Oh my gosh, the Blue Yeti, the snowball, I think is what it's called, where it's like it's on a stand and it stands up and it's round, you know. Call that, make it green and call it Mike Wazowski. That was, come on. You liked it. Y'all liked it. No, nothing. Okay. I lose one of my Patreon subscribers. I should, but I really don't promote. Like, again, it's like I need to learn how to promote shit, you know. My shit on there. The art I share on there is usually just me showing decks or art that I'm like, this is cool, or like, you know, things that are becoming, that are like, I'm like, okay, this is like tarot art. Like, hey, this person's probably gonna make a deck. Like, y'all want to be on the know to know. But art, why do you say that, Lucy? Oh, it's because I mostly just share it on my stories. But I'm just, hopefully after next week, like I said, I'll go back to posting essentially my all 78 cards of the tarot and in a picture format showing y'all, you know, all the high priestesses, all the, you know, all the way through the world and minor arcana and the court cards and all that. Hopefully, because I mean, I got Blood Moon now. I'm just waiting for 2. No, girl, honey, let me tell you, there has been no pencil to paper in terms of making art. There has been no ideas to sketch. Let me tell you, I have a few ideas, but honey, right now I just need to focus on my tarot series here on YouTube first before I even make my tarot deck. So no. IG a few weeks ago. I thought it was supposed to be for art, pictures, etc. Lots of people using it for it. You thought it was for... Ooh, no. That's what I'm planning on doing. That's what I'm hoping on doing. You know, because that's what I've learned with fountain pens and pens and ink, to sketch out on pencil and then fill it in with pen and ink, you know? Oh, I thought about it, but I'm like, if I get paid enough, here's what I think. If I get paid enough, what I would love to do is, if I had enough, you know, income for that, I would pay for that. I would pay for an editor, work with someone to help edit. And I'm thinking like, maybe I can. I'm like, no, I don't think I can. But, you know, maybe find someone to edit, someone I trust. And then, and also, you know, I can always say this, you know, being a moderator is a responsibility. To me, I would give my moderators a little something, you know? Anybody that's moderating on here, or I'll like contact them and be like, hey, well, and it'll solidify the schedule for me. Like, I'm going to be live, you know, these days. Are you available from this time to this time? And can you, you know, it's like, you know, because let me tell you, honey, sometimes I can't moderate my own shit, you know? Someone who likes editing because editing is a bitch. Some people love editing. I haven't tried it myself. I just do not like the sound of my own voice. I'm like Adam Driver in that way. I don't watch my own work back. I don't do that. It's fine. I'll never be an influencer. Why would you want to be an influencer? I'm the only influencer. I'm just kidding. No. I'm thinking about this thing that this is the second time. I think Lucy said it once, or maybe you, Shane, and then Brant said this as well about something that I was talking about. I think it was the White Newman, and then with Nomadland, and they were like, "You're not selling this right," and I'm like, "Am I supposed to be selling it? I don't want to be selling it. I don't want to be promoting it like that." Hello, Nikki Sparkle. I don't want to be telling you, go buy this thing. It's the best. I'm telling you like what I felt and what I've experienced and what I went through. And I will touch up on Nomadland again. I kind of want to watch it again. Watch parties. Patreon live watch parties. We're going to do it. Botanica and Terra Volatile. The volatile earth. Terra Volatile. I think I don't know. Latin. It's the volatile earth, the shifting earth. Tarot that Y just got that. You know, with the messed up box and the flimsy cardstock. I'm like, I will be the judge of that. Like, let's see how flimsy it is. Because let me tell you, this is flimsy. Like, this is flimsy. You know, I'm just kidding. This is plastic. So. Also, did I say hi to Nikki? Hello, Nikki. Yeah, so Botanica, though, I'm really excited for. And I also have 3 books I'm waiting for as well. So hopefully those will come in, and hopefully I can get back onto it with my studies, you know? Yes, you did say hi. Okay, good. Okay, good. You see, this is what I mean. It's like, I feel like, did I say this or did I not? You know, there was another thing that I say that I meant to be like, I'm like, did I ever tell this person something? Like, did I ever let this person know? There was someone, I think it was Celia. Sacred Sequence Tarot, I think. I think that was her. I could be wrong. She said that she was gonna like look around and ask for. She was gonna ask for and look into and see if anybody got the Dior tarot for me, like I believe from Fitum, I believe. And she just said in the last chat, and I'm not even sure if I said thank you or not. And that's why I'm like, you know what, girl, if you're watching this back, if you're watching this right now, thank you. Okay, for real. Like I feel like I didn't say how grateful I am that she went through that, even though I was still able to find the deck. But anyways, you don't have the Botanica yet. No, I do not have it yet. I wasn't able to change the address on it because by the time I moved back over here, it was already on its way to my sister's apartment. So now we gotta wait. But I'm gonna get it this weekend, hopefully. Hopefully this weekend I'll be able to have it. It'll be in hand because my mother and my sister are gonna go visit her this next week. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh, thank God. I almost got scared. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, oh wait, I have my next COVID shot. So yeah, for Mother's Day, yeah. All my sisters are mothers now. Can you believe that? And look at me. Where's my children? I don't have children. All I have are Dex and Pickles. She's the only one I need. Thankfully, it's been like it's been like 4 days, 5 days maybe since Pickles has had a seizure. Little Pickles update. She hasn't had a seizure since that last one. I'm 25. I'm like, I'm barely getting out of the child state. Barely, but yeah, Pickles is doing better. Hopefully she won't. I mean, I hate to say it, but like, I don't like her on the medicine. You know, I don't like having to give her the medicine because it's like she doesn't like it. She doesn't, you know. But it does help with the seizures. So it's like, I'm like, we'll see. We will see. We will see how she does. Pets are not children. No, they are not. She, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like she's like the closest thing that you could think of as a pet, you know, as a child, as a baby, but not really. Not even close. Not even close. So yeah, she has been doing good so far though. She is right here laying down on the pillow I gave her, on the ground, chilling, vibing, sleeping. So yeah. What else? What else is there? I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. Now I don't know what else to talk about. How are you guys? What are you guys into? What are you guys up to? How are you guys doing? I should be asking you guys questions. You know? What is new? What are the plans for the weekend? Well, I mean, it's barely... Is it Wednesday? It feels like Tuesday. It feels like Tuesday. It should be Thursday, but it's Wednesday. Well, I mean, it's pretty much Wednesday for everyone else. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. What are your guys' plans this weekend, though? You know, for what are y'all doing for Mother's Day? Huh? Do you guys celebrate? How do you guys have mommy issues? What is mommy issues? That'll be the Mother's Day special. It's Thursday there with Fairy Wren Whispers. There you are. Where are you, Fairy Wren? It's very hard to pronounce that. Fairy Wren. There we go. I am too sensitive and outspoken at the moment, so I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. keeping it at that, and that's that on that. Had a nightmare. Oh wow. Literally in hell. That is the alchemical process of calcination. Usually that's what it means. It means like your ego is being roasted. Like like that's actually very funny how like people say roasting you, you know, to roast you. That's actually a very good exercise to like humble yourself and to control and to you know to you know roast and smolder your ego. It's an alchemical process, but still very very. I'm like, oh okay. So yeah, very very scary, but you know, that's usually what it means. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it is. Unless it's another alchemical process. So yeah. Ah, Thursday as well there. Oh, yeah. Secretly me too. Ooh, girl. Let's see. So yeah, it's like, I don't know. I can't explain it. I really have to go through and like pin it down. Or is it a different process? I think it's like working with sulfur. I'm not sure. Girl, I'm gonna keep promoting it and I'm gonna keep saying it. If you want a good book on alchemy and a good understanding of what alchemy is, honey, here it is, the Emerald Tablet. Not only in alchemy itself, but also the Emerald Tablet itself. I like it. I love it. So yeah. Yeah, it's the process. It's called calcination. I'm basing it. Basically, what I've learned is mostly from this. So yeah, calcination. Yeah, one would think it has to do with bones or something, but no, it's burning. But it's like, I guess maybe because it turns things ashy, you know. So yeah. I thought you would mention Nomadland again. No. That's a different type of hell. Oh yeah, it's I don't know how I should how I should explain it to you, like how to read through. Because let me tell you, he like kind of goes through the process like 3 times in the book. I want to get that new book. I want to get the new book, but I'm gonna share my wish list. Let me tell you. So when I shop and peruse on Barnes and Noble for books, I just add and then I cut back and I say save for later, you know, and I add them all. Pretty much I'm going through my save for later pile in Barnes & Noble, the online shopping cart. I looked at the number online. I'm like, I have over 300 books on my wish list. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I really do need to finish more of these. It's a 7-stage process, Maroya. It goes through the 4 elements, you know, starts with fire, then water, then air, then earth, and then it goes into, I believe, sulfur, then mercury. No, either salt, sulfur, and mercury. Then it goes through those 3. So yeah. Well, that's just it. All my stuff. I don't have it on Amazon. I just have everything on Barnes and Noble. Also, I don't want to promote Amazon. But again, it's like whatever. I guess whatever. You know, it's whatever. I also have like a bunch of decks in there as well, and a bunch of different books. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah. Oh, interesting, girl. Interesting. I mean, again, like I said. It's a good book. I like it. But again, as you can see, I still didn't finish it. I have a few this much left to read, but I probably won't finish it. I'll probably have to go back through it and read through parts of it, which I've already done sometimes, and I might have to do that for calcination. Was it you, Rachel Days, about dreaming about hell? Yeah. Rachel Days. Yeah. Message me on Patreon and we'll talk about it, you know. I would like to do a good little alchemy and the tarot series, you know, as my own approach, because that's the point of alchemy, and that's the struggle with it, is that when researching into it, is that it's very personalized, and so each alchemist goes on their own process and journey in their own way. So it's very difficult to like track down what's the one true way. It's just you gotta look through it and study it for yourself and be like, okay, you know, it's like that. Me either. I don't have the first one. Don't have the brick either. Wait, which one? Which one's the brick? You're so fancy now. Fancy how? I'm not sure. Fancy how? I just researched. I'm just kidding. I literally just read this book. I just read it. Which, you know what? It's like, which knowing why doesn't like to read, but it's like I know he has a deep love for all this stuff, you know. You know, for all the, you know, for all the woo woo and the weird shit, you know. But it's like a lot of this stuff requires a lot of study and research, and it's like, you know what, that's the point of these video and audio options for that, and that's why I want to do my series. One of the reasons why. Is this a chat where I can speak freely? No, you shall be silenced. Mods, get her. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You can. Go right on ahead. Go right on ahead. Because, I mean, I need a light bulb for it. I wish it did work too, but I need the right light bulb on it. I think it has a, no, it doesn't. It requires a special light bulb, and one of them's out. I don't want to be silenced though. No, it is not. Wait, it is not. Wait, what? What is Annika trying to do? Trying to control my chat? I just know it all because I am a... Actually, why originated all of these ideas? He is the true Hermes Thoth Trismegistus. That's what he is. Light bulb for the... I'll get a lamp. I'll get a light bulb for it, but I'm not going to get it through Amazon. All right, you can go to Walmart, another company. You know, but last I checked, the Walmart employees don't have to pee in bottles, you know? They probably have to pee in other things. I'm joking, by the way. If you guys work in if anybody works in Walmart here, comment down below. Let me know. Is it good? Is it okay? How do they treat you well? I mean, do you see me with a grounding rock? No, I don't have a grounding rock yet. I've moved on past from that. I think what I need is to just work out. I've come to the conclusion that I'm like, I just need physical activity to get into schedule for that. How I'm going to do that? I don't know. Push-ups, sit-ups, call it a day there, you know? But it's like summer, it's hot. But it's like, girl, you got to sweat, you know? Part of me thinks maybe if I sweat, it'll be good for my skin. Is sweat good for your skin? You know, like you sweat, but then obviously you wash it off, you know? I feel like it is, you know? I feel like the sweat forces out clogged shit from your pores. I feel like that's what it does. But of course, like I said, you still gotta wash it off, you know? It's been 2 years, girl. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah, a rock, a grounding rock. Yeah. I think like either like, wait, I think I'm sure I have something. I'm sure I have something. Hold on. I don't work for Walmart and they don't treat me. I know I don't have a rock for that. The tarot workout with Y. How can you incorporate that, honey? I'm like, that's already taken. That's kind of already taken. Let me try and fix it. There we go. Okay. Let me see here. Look at. Oh no! Oh thank God. Oh thank God. Let's see. Let me see here. Got these. I think I got some rocks in here. I got something in here. I think I do. Let's see. No. This looks pretty like I feel like a grounding rock has to be earthy and stony, you know. Hangman on the pole. It's like that's just yoga. I feel like yoga would be more incorporative to the tarot, I feel. I do have rocks, but I'm not sure if they're good for grounding. And I just don't incorporate them into my practice, you know? So yeah, I think this is petrified wood. I feel like this would be good for grounding, you know? Right? I thought this was tiger's eye, but no, I remember now this is petrified wood. But it's like, it's not, you know. I was gonna say, well, swords, yeah, arms, I would say that. Wands, I wouldn't say abs. I would say, here's the thing, cups, because it's water, I would say that's more cardio, you know? Pentacles for legs, yes, I would agree with that. I would say pentacles for legs and abs. Oh my gosh, what? But, well, I'm 10. You just get 10, 10, 10. I once was rooted. I mean, yeah, wait, what? It's commitments and nothing happened. It's not going to. I know. That's just it. I have a lot of ideas and I think this will be a good idea. But do I follow through on it? Very rarely. Very randomly as well. So yeah, you know, like I said, I kept saying I was going to do Marielle series again. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's still not ready. It's still not prepared. It's like, I want it better. I want it good. So yeah. So yeah, I believe this is petrified wood. At first I thought it was tiger's eye, but no. Now that I look at it, I'm like, no, this has to be the petrified wood. Which I'm like, interesting. Yeah, I'm an Aries, baby. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I want this one out. I like how it looks. I think this is called an Eye of Shiva. I believe. This might be grounding. Not really. I like the look of it. I'm going to have him here. You see, this is a gift for my sister. Appetite. Is this one grounding? I like the dark blue. And then I also have a tiger's eye, but I feel like spheres aren't really good for grounding. How can you be stable on a sphere? But then again, the earth is a sphere. So what the fuck? You know, but no, like this, no. I mean, it's still beautiful. I love me some tiger's eye. She's on brand, you know, but no. I have this little disc, like a palm stone of selenite, but it's like selenite again. I don't feel like I feel like it's too astral. I feel like it's too out there, you know? Maybe it's hepatite. It says appetite. It says appetite on here. Ooh, I don't want to show the price. It says appetite. With the sphere rating. What I think I need to do is I need to focus like a more like I need to, I don't know. I need to it's a thing. It's a thing. Because I found that here's I believe this is a snowflake onyx. No, it's a snowflake something, I can't remember. Aang meditated just like that. He didn't meditate in a circle of air. That's when he was going into the avatar state. Not at all grounded. I think this is Galena. I believe that's what this is called. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken on this. You need to be here now more. I really do. You see, look at here. And this is the last one. This is a, oh my gosh, what was this called? I think this is called like a chevron something. Snowflake obsidian. Thank you, auguries and signals. Greg? Yeah, snowflake obsidian sounds more correct. Yeah. The now is good. You're doing good. You're aware. You are where you need to be right now. Enjoy the now. Yeah. Again, another thing, like kind of like affirmations, grounding yourself, telling you like you need to be here. Things like that. Again, in this book, talks about it. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should. But it sounds so cheesy, so cliche. So yeah. Maybe a geomancy coin, but I don't want to ruin. It's a coin. It's metal. Like, how much ruin can it go? Yes, Greg. Yes. You know, maybe a geomancy coin. Like, find the right geomancy coin for like a grounding symbol. But I just use this bag for my stones. For all my stones. You get, you know, they just go in there because I have my geomancy set in right there in the box still because I don't want to. Because I don't want to use them yet. Snowflake Obsidian. Thank you, Annika. And these are all like over time I got these, you know? Let's see what's in here. What did I put in here? All right. These are from... All right, there's these. Yes. These are from... oh my gosh. Queen Osset? Yeah. Rutilated quartz, lapis lazuli, and bloodstone. Bloodstone's the one. Yeah, here I believe is rutilated quartz. King of Pentacles, yes. Well, right. I'm pulling a card of the day. And I usually like vent about that and I talk about it, you know, and the card of the day was the Ace of Cups. If you want to hear what I posted on there, join me on my Patreon. Support me on Patreon and you can hear what I write about the cards on daily posts and weekly and monthly posts. And here's the bloodstone. And here's a beautiful lapis lazuli. Patreon shoe. There's a $1 tier now. You want to enter on the giveaway. Yeah. But I did get this book. This is where I'm like, okay, I really need to get into like a lot of the stuff that I was reading up on and studying on and looking at. Who was this? What channel is this? What's that? What's going on? Who helped you feel better? What? Inky Rocks? What is this? I'll have to look at her. Let me see. Let me look her up. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. But it's true. It's like I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get Oh, these are all pens. Ooh, what is this? I like that pen with the little, I think it's the moon and the clouds with the blossoms on the nib. Let me see. Oh no, now we're getting into pens. No. About pens and crystals. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on, let me go to let me go back. Let me see if I can get this. If this is the right one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is. Thank you. So you have to collect crystals and pens. Yeah. So yeah, I've like recently also like started watching and like looking at stones, but not like necessarily stones like I just saw here, like tumbled or like, you know, just carved like this. I really want like small like figurines, statues, maybe talismans, stuff like that, you know, that are carved from stone. I want the handmade work, you know, so yeah, literally. But because I love this channel, Foolish Fish. Hello, Lady Knight. I love this channel, Foolish Fish, that Annika recommended to me like a long time. I don't know when she first recommended it to me. And then like over time, I saw the occult books. I'm like, oh, these are the cool books that like look like movie props that are like grimoires that witches use in movies, and watch and like and like going through that, going through his channel, I'm like so slowly like. Then I finally pulled the trigger on some of the books that they had. I don't know why. I don't know what made me get some books that he recommended, but eventually I'm like, yeah. And half the books on my wish list are from him, are from his bookshelf. I'm like, oh, I should look at that. Oh, I want that. Oh, I'm like, oh, okay. It's like that. Right. That's what I'm thinking. Either a dark, earthy toned rock. Here's the thing. I'm a Capricorn moon, so I should be like the earthiness should come through, but I think the moon with I don't know. I guess you couldn't see me from my main channel. Am I blocked? You don't seem to see my comments. Yeah, is it happening again, Lady Knight? Hold on. Maybe it's because I'm on StreamYard? No. You've been on my channel before though, on your Lady Knight of Avalon account, right? Right? Because I've done readings for you. I'm like, you shouldn't be blocked. Let me see. What's this? IG message? What's this? What's going on here? Yeah, let me see this. You shouldn't be blocked. Yeah, I didn't see that. How weird. How interesting. I'm sorry. I honestly have no idea. This has happened. I feel like I don't know what, but you're not blocked. You're not blocked at all. Let me see here if I can do. Let me see. Maybe on my channel I can see it. Maybe it's StreamYard that's blocking it. Let me see. I don't want to click on this. It's probably going to clear it. Yeah, I don't even see it on my YouTube. But yeah, if you were blocked, you would not be able to comment at all. Like you wouldn't even be able to see your comment and go into the chat if you were blocked. No, at least we can see you now, Lady Knight. All right. Right, not the best. I was gonna say, yeah, that would make more sense because they like the very steep cliffs, vertical climbing on like nearly 90-degree walls, Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Lady Knight. Yeah, I don't know how that would be fixed. I think, but that's not the last one. That's not the only one. I've seen it happen to other people as well. I'm not sure on my channel, but on other people maybe as well. Maybe if you feel like it, you can get a bowl or a deep dish and lay them out in there. So sometimes you might be drawn to take a rock out, put it in your pocket and near your computer. Well, that's what I kind of did right now. I had this giant sharpener here. I kept meaning to move it, but I just never put it away anywhere until now. I finally moved it out of the way and put it there, and now I have more space. And you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this sack of rocks here, and put it there. And if I want to, then I'll know to just grab it. But that's just it. I don't do that with rocks. I don't grab and touch my rocks. I think that's what it is. I've like had it instilled in me not to hold onto it, because the more you hold on to something, the more probability it's gonna fall and break. I ain't got no carpets down here. Okay, it's all cement. Yeah, it is pretty like hidden in there. It looks like just black. It looks like a void. Let me just stick my hand in there. You know what? No, my Scorpio is allured to it. But this shuffling, the hand shuffling, this is like, keeping me, yeah. Cement? What? Did I say cement? I don't think so. You only because I whined about it for 2 years and now I see you have rocks. I've had these rocks forever. I've had these rocks for more than 2 years. Let's be real. Like this, I've had this before I even started my channel. So, you know. Actually, I've had these before I started my channel. Let me see what else. What else did I have before I started my channel? I think this one as well. And I believe, I'm not sure which other ones. I think that's it. Though, like these three I've had before. You know, I've had rocks, girl. I just wouldn't use them like that because I would just collect them because I thought they're neat. You know? I did get the... Oh, wait. Wait, what's in here? Oh, I forgot. These are different. I have pyrite. Ooh. You see? Dropping them. I almost dropped it. Pyrite, or I think this is known as fool's gold. Very reflective, you know? Oh, cement. Yeah, cement. It's like the exposed cement. That's what because my dad renovated this house. So yeah. Yeah, there's no tile. There's no, well, there is tile in the kitchen, but it's all cement. There's no carpeting on the floor. So yeah. I don't know what this one is. I'll send you guys pictures. I'm not sure. Might be a bloodstone. I'm not sure. Maybe a jasper of some sort. You can put them out and just look at them. They don't have to be all fancy. Yeah. I also have this. I also have this up here. Girl, I have them. I just, you know. Let's see. I think this is... Oh my gosh. I don't know what... Fluorite? Fluoride? Fluoride? I'm going to chew on it for teeth. No. Yeah, fluorite. Yeah, red jasper. Yeah, jasper. I think this is quartz. Should be quartz of some sort. Maybe citrine. When I was little, I would always call it Crytine. Is this another apatite? Or, I don't know. What do you guys think this is? It's like a blue. It's not turquoise, but it's something else. Maybe? These are quartz. These right here are quartz. This right here, I'm not sure. This might be glass. I'm not sure about this. This might be glass, girl. I'm pretty sure this is just glass, girl. Sodalite? It might be sodalite. I think it's sodalite. Either this one. No, I think this is fluorite. This one might be sodalite. Quartz in the rough, right? These are quartz, though. These for sure are quartz. But I have more up here. I forgot. I'm not sure if they're real or not, though. I feel like sometimes they're fake. But this one for sure is real. This one is a selenite. Another selenite. And then this one's, I think, just black marble and an egg. Yeah, I have rocks. That's just it. It's not that I need a rock. You know, it's just that I'm not sure which ones to use to ground myself with. And I don't think rocks are what I go for. This came with the Children of Litha. It came like wrapped with this ribbon and this quartz attached to it as well. Here's a metal ring puzzle. Now I'm just showing you random shit. This is a peacock something. I'm not sure what it's called. No, it doesn't. No silver shimmer. It's marble, girl. It's marble. Like a countertop, you know, like a kitchen countertop. Still nice, though. No, I don't think so. I think it can. Let's be real. Any stone can be artificially made. Like, it can be. So this came with my Bonefire Indie version. If my camera will focus on me. I'm like, hello? Hello? No? No? Do I need to... Do you not see me? Do you not recognize me, camera? Is it over? Are you over it? My camera's like, you keep putting shit in front of me. Fine, fine. Look at this. Look at how pretty this is. Look at her. Ooh. She's like an oil slick. Yeah. It's like it's a silicone. No, not silicone. Silica. Silica. There we go. Yeah. But selenite though is a very interesting thing to where it kind of keeps things as it appears in its distance. If you have like a pillar of selenite with the tops and the bottoms cut through, so instead of magnifying or making things look far away or different, it keeps things as it were from its distance. You know what I mean? It's a weird little optical illusion thing. But anyways, back to this. This for sure is red jasper. I'm pretty sure it is. I could be completely wrong though. I'm not sure what this is. Like I said, it could just be a painted rock for all I know. Here's a green stone, like a dark green stone. Don't know what it is. But really, I think most of the work with crystals and stones is usually based on its color. The dyed agate, right? No, the red one is not glittery. It does have like black speckles in it, like little black spots in there, like little black dots in there. You know, tiny. Right? Color painted or treated, right? But yeah, here's this. This one I don't think is. This one looks like, you know, those geodes? What are those? Those geodes? Geodes? How do you pronounce that? You know, it's ugly rock on the outside, beautiful on the inside. I feel like they got like a piece of that, you know, and it looks like that. You know? Gives me that vibe. Someone mentioned that cave before, having been there. Oh, okay. This is just a river stone, I'm sure. This is just a stone I got from the river. But I'm pretty sure if I polished it enough, it'll look beautiful. Here's another one, a nice blue. Look at this. All right, buy 78 cards, tell a story. Yeah, not moonstone that I can think of, that I know of. I don't know what this is. And the lighting is horrible. It's too dark in this room. No idea. Here I think is another... Oh, I think this is like a smoky quartz. You can kind of see through it. I don't know if you can through here. But it's a little see-through. You can see. How come I feel like I don't remember having this? You know? Oh my god, I can feel my hair tickling my cheek. Here's another one. Like, again, some of these I'm like, are they just agate? Are they just, what are they, you know? Milky quartz? You know, who knows? Oh, right? That's a good idea. Here, let me see, make sure I'm not having anything like personal on there. Let me see. Where's that rock? Here it is. Ooh. No, I'm going to turn on the flashlight. Boop. It might blind y'all. Oh, wow. She really just... Oh, wow. Look at that. You guys cannot see this. No, this will not show up on camera. But oh wow, that's beautiful. I just blinded myself, but that it was worth it. I'm like, if it's clear, it's dyed agate. If not, it might be clear. Oh yeah, this I'm pretty sure is just like from, you get those little bags of glass pieces, and you put them in your jars for like plants, or for like cut flowers and all that to make it look pretty, whatever. Pretty sure that's what that is. Ooh, shark tooth. Yeah, color is, for the most part people will like sapphire, lapis lazuli. Literally lapis lazuli means like blue stone. So oh yeah, a good rutilated quartz. Yeah, this one I think is quartz with a bit of, well, speak of the devil, lapis lazuli in there. Inclusions of lapis lazuli on it. Might be something else though. I'll just have to invest in a microscope. I'm gonna enter the microscope community and cause drama. I mean, it's like if it has gold flecks, that just means there's gold in it, Doesn't necessarily mean that it's lapis, right? Because usually it's the chemical composition that makes it, differentiates it. So like ruby and emerald are both beryl, so it's not like they're anything like that different. It's not like they're two completely different stones, they're just different colors of it. I'm gonna put these back away before I drop them. Right? I'm like, it's clear. It's probably either glass or quartz or diamond. I don't know. Let me throw it against the floor. Let me see how much it lasts. Let me see how tough this is. And that's how I'll know. So yeah, I do have rocks. Let me see here. I have a notebook. One of my notebooks, it has like all the listed out like chemical compounds of all the crystals in there. A lot of silica. Lot of silica. That's all I'll say. And that's that on that. Right? Sometimes someone like says some things and someone just doesn't take it the right way. Someone doesn't take it the way that I want them to take it as. I'm just kidding. No, that's not what's being said. Someone just takes it the wrong way. And they just, and then make it about themselves, even if it may not even be about themselves. But anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's mostly again, but like the same, like I mean, like with plants, you literally like trial and error. Like, let me eat this, see what this does. And it's like, oh, I saw that when I ate this, it did this to me. But stones, I think, is a little different. You can't eat them, but I think holding on to them, it's like, oh, I don't know, but I do know that, like, particularly with like the color blue and the color purple being extremely rare in nature to be able to hold and use and to utilize, so when you see a blue stone, that shit's crazy. Like, that is like, back then that was like the shit, but nowadays it's like, oh, another lapis, but it's still pretty. It's still so pretty to see a blue stone, a blue crystal or a blue stone. Like sapphire, like why do people shit themselves over diamonds? Like, why not sapphire? Like, look at that. find the reactions people have to holding a crystal to a bit extreme. It's like it's not. Yeah, it's like it's not supposed to be like you hold on. You're like, whoa. It's like no. You know, I think it's supposed to be more like when you're meditating and you're holding it. Maybe that like is to help guide and center you and focus on some, you know, on a certain part of like a chakra that you're getting. Again, I'm also getting a few books on chakras as well. Wish me luck. I don't know if there's going to be any, if I'll be guided in the right direction. Probably not, but we'll see. But some do. I doubt it. I am here to doubt. I am here to question. Yes, diamond is so far the hardest, you know, jewel out there, you know. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I guess. We shall see. I don't have the sensations when I touch rocks. I don't either. I just like the look of them. They look nice. I'm like, that's cool, you know? Hey, it looks cool. I want it in my collection. But again, I'm not like actively collecting stones as you know, as much as I am with tarot, you know, or with pens or books, you know. I have one piece of moldavite that does actually get really hot when I hold it. And some stones are like they're made to retain heat and to also retain coldness. There's a square piece here. I don't know where it is. Where is it? Let me find it. Where's she at? She right here. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I think it's scratched. I think my niece and nephew were playing with it. But this one here, I think it's soapstone. I could be wrong. It's design. It's like it's cold. It's cold to the touch. It literally looks like a piece of soap. Like I'm gonna take this and take a shower with it, you know. And people do that, and I'm like, girl, don't put your crystals in water. I'm like, unless there's like, I don't know, like selenite, that shit dissolves, you know. You see, labradorite, that's one that I have yet to have. Wait, do I have a labradorite? No, I don't. Not yet. I would like a labradorite. Yeah, it could be calcite. I'm not sure. I have to remember. You know, I remember at the gemstone shop. No, it was a jewelry shop, but they also had like stones and crystals and fossils and shit like that. And I was like, oh, that's where I got this. That's where I got this giant piece of galena. So yeah. Doesn't feel like soap. Feels like river. Feels like water, like a river stone almost. But you know, but if you look at how it's, I don't know if you'll be able to notice how it's cut. You see how it is like that? Oh wow. Pyrite giving Nikki sparkle here. An energy boost and dizziness. Ooh, girl. I don't know about all that though. You know, it's like, yeah, I have yet to experience it. I have yet to experience that. Yeah. I'm like, it just looks cool. I would like, well, I'm like, what is it? The star sapphire or something, you know, one of those, but those are expensive. You know, where like you move it and it looks like a star in it because of how it's cut, you know? But yeah, but Labradorite for sure is one that I've always wanted. I never get one, you know? Got this crystal book that said how to recharge them, usually with another crystal or in the sun, moonlight, rarely underwater. So yeah, no, no. Water should be more for, I don't know, it's something else. It's more a cleansing energy, like just in general, not necessarily for items, I feel. Because again, it's like, I don't know why you would use water on your deck, unless it's a plastic deck, but if it's like this, I'm not going to put water on this. Oh my gosh, yeah, Opal. Opal or Mexico? Opal or Mexico? Mexico or Australia? Mexico has fire opal. How is that? How is that, you know, found, Lucy? No, I don't have a labradorita. Yeah, I would like to find a little skull made of fire opal from Mexico. But not one of those like, oh, alien crystal skulls. No, I want like an Aztec skull, you know, Aztec style skull. Where else is opal found? I think maybe Africa. I think Africa as well. But yeah, opal mining is like, it's a really tough job. Like it's really not as fruitful and as successful as it seems. I think jewelry making is actually where the market is. You know, you get it, you put it on metal, and you design it. I was watching I'm going down a rabbit hole now, but it's like I was watching the Dior. I was watching a video on Dior on like all from the very first to like the most current, you know, line of jewelry that they made, and some of them are like, wow, that's crazy right there, you know. From like jewelry based on like carnivorous plants and like these giant gems and stones like used to design these rings and necklaces. I'm like, girl, I'm like, I gotta take a note as to who's who and what's what, so I know whose house to rob, you know. Underground or Boulder Opal, It's usually I'm like, no, I think Mexico has more. Like just to be like, no, Mexico. I'm like, doesn't really matter. The more we mine it, the more it goes out. It gets taken out of the earth, you know. So I'm like, I think we should like stop. Just stop, everyone. Hello, Frenzies, Hershey's. Frenzies? Hershey's? Hershey's Frenzies. But yeah. No idea. I'm like, no, I mean like Mexico and Australia. And again, like I said, it's like either way, it's like really hard to find from what I've seen. So yeah. So anyways, Patreon. Like nonstop with the fucking Patreon. Oh, you're from Mexico. Hello. Right? I'm not sure. Okay, let me shut up about rocks. I'm the one that's talking about it. I'm the one pushing it forward. I'm like, I'd be like, yeah, I don't have that many rocks. And then I could have like not shown any rocks that I I have like tons of rocks. But yeah, it's like, that's not it. I think one of the things that I need to get down and like focus on, because it's like, I'm finding that it's like, I really need to learn to put my fucking phone down and really learn to do some form of a daily quote unquote ritual of some sort. I don't know what. But probably also you have loads. I've shown them before on my channel though. That's just it. But anyways, some form of meditation and learning to meditate. I'm like, I really need to I need to get that shit down. Like, I'm pretty sure that shit will help a lot. Also, schedule an appointment with a therapist because not necessarily achieve anything, more like to just, again, from what I've seen and what I've heard on, like, okay, so what mostly is probably what I'll be doing is the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram and shit like that. That's usually in the Golden Dawn, or the ceremonial magic, that type of shit. I need to do more research into it, obviously, but essentially by doing this ritual, you are clearing out the energy in the room that you're in, and then like just you're cleaning it out essentially energetically, and that's basically what it is from the gist of it. I'm curious to try it because I've also heard it in Meditations on the Tarot. He uses it as a form of exorcism, which, I mean, let's be real, banishing, exorcism, not too far apart, not too different. But he says that it's like what you do is you say the Lord's Prayer or some prayer that's well known for like banishing spirits or demons, or what he calls egregores. But I'm like, girl, I got to do more research on that. And instead of doing the pentagram or the hexagram, you would do the cross. Again, this is all shit that I've learned and heard from Damien Eccles and Foolish Fish and Darling. So it's like, again, my research is very, very light, but I do have resources on my shelves, places. Yeah, no. What I've seen, it's like it doesn't seem too complex. It's just again, it's for me, it's like the intention and it's the procession and consistency as well for me, and that's part of it, Just learning how to keep myself busy in a healthy way and in a good way. But yeah, again, not from what I've seen, it's like, again, I'd have to look into it. I have to. It's not necessarily to study deep, but more like to be sure of it. I feel, I have to be 100% sure on that. That's what I'm thinking, but it's like a part of me is like, I need a schedule, but the other part of me is like, I need to make sure though not to make it monotonous and not to make it feel like another day, let's go at it again, and like just waiting for the day to be over to move on. I need to make sure not to do that, but I'm sure it's like, it's sort of like when I get into my reading moods. Okay, listen, camera, if you're not going to focus on me, are you not going to focus on me? Like, no? If you're not going to, come on. Not going to work with me, like, we're just going to end this live stream. The camera just turns off. Well, it's more like when I get in my reading moods, like reading books, okay? I have to read it and I have to like get into it and I have to want to read it and I have to want to do this thing whenever I possibly can, even at the expense of, of procrastinating on other things, It's like when I was really into reading The Wheel of Time, I would make sure to read that book whenever I could when I was taking care of my niece, So for me, it's more like, it's like I get distracted a lot, mostly in my mind. And it's like that's how it is, and especially with like that's a struggle that I know I'm gonna have to face with meditation. And it's like, girl, so it's like a part of me is like, not even, like you exactly like I'm like, hello, no, do I have a thing here? Right here it is. What if I need to clean you? Do I need to clean you? Hello, let me clean you. Remember when I cleaned this with a sock? I think I might just might be getting overheated. Who knows? And you can't do that now whenever you want. What do you mean? Well, that's just it. It's like my schedule is so open. It's like now it's like, you know? So back to what Augury and Signals is saying. Set a time of day and the amount of time to do tasks. I'm in the same boat, and I understand. I like a set. I like set 30 minutes aside to meditate. You see, I'm like, let's start with 15. No, let's start with 5. Let's start with 5, and then once I get used to that, and then we'll go on and we'll reschedule and move up, and that's where the changes come in. So it's not so monotonous. Well, that's what I'm starting to do that with my with my card of the day and with my daily pool of the card, and I'm starting to get into that schedule and make tarot that schedule now. I almost started doing that on my whiteboard. I started like, here's the week, here's the schedule, here's what we're going to do for the day, and here's what try to do that. I need a planner. That's what I need to do. I need a good planner. What is a good planner suggestion? Who was it? Cape Cod Creatures. She just disappeared on us. Where's that planner, girl? Where'd it go? I didn't back it on Kickstarter. I should have. But I missed it, I would do that. Like Tai Chi or walking. I would do the walking. Love walking, let me tell you. When I needed to fucking escape that apartment, when I was staying with my sister, I would fucking go on a walk, girl. I would go. I'd be like, I need a break. My boy, and I walk out. Moving, singing, right? That's what I'm thinking. It's like I need physical activity, but I just don't know how. It's like I said, just simply as sit-ups and push-ups, and all that. It was something to clear the mind, literally. That's one of the things. Process of calcination, Rachel Days, I'm not sure if you're still here, literally what it is in the process of calcination, you have to you essentially, I think the meditation, you say calcination over and over again. I think it might be a different word for a different meditation. I think I could be wrong, but the point is to lull the ego into like relaxation to better work on like the ego's fears and shadows, embarrassing moments from your past, and to essentially to roast Cinnabar, to roast the ego, to roast the dragon, essentially, or the king or something. I can't remember. It's again, it's in that book. My lame AF internet connection is keeping me from making more videos. It makes an entire day upload a 1 hour video, like 9 hours. Oh my gosh. What do you use? I know you use your phone. Do you use the YouTube app? Because I found that using like recording with the YouTube app, and I'm pretty sure editing on there, you just have to upload the raw video, I guess, unedited privately first, and then edit it on YouTube, and that might be easier, because I found that uploading on my phone, it would take like max like an hour for me with good internet. But I would have to, and for doing my old walkthroughs, and those were like, you see how long those are, and those are in like, I think 720, maybe 1080, I think. But that is, I'm not 100% sure how to help you on that. I'm like re-remembering how bad, but now hearing this, I'm like, oh, I have it pretty good with filming on my webcam and uploading directly from my computer onto YouTube like that. You see, that's the problem, girl. That's the problem, baby girl. I know some older laptops you can connect to the Ethernet with an Ethernet cable. I know my old laptop does that. But yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's bad, but yeah. Yeah, with 1 to 9 hours. That right there. Well, that right there for me, that would be like, okay, I know it's gonna take 9 hours. I'm gonna put it at night so it uploads in the morning and then do it, Uh, let's see, my self-image and weight gain keeps me from making videos and sensitive moods, but who knows? One day. I mean, it's like in this day and age, we have this idea that we have to show ourselves on YouTube. Uh, it's you don't have to, you know. It's again you upload what you want to upload because you want to upload. So again, like you said, it's like you if you're not in the mood for it and you don't want to, it's like you don't have to, you know. And your zip code, the internet is meh. Maybe you need a do. Can you get a different service provider? I'm not sure how it works over there, but yeah. I mean, girl. I mean, it's like sometimes you just gotta do it. You know, you just gotta just one day do it. You know, say this is what's coming. I want to do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna upload this and do that. You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see. But I would like to do hangouts like this and name them "Come as You Are," and people don't want to look at my lava lamp while chatting for an hour. There's a YouTube channel that he does like movie reviews or like he talks about movies, and he has a lava lamp like right like taking up like all this on his channel, and he's like off to the side right here talking about it, and then he'll like cut, but yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, look at what we're talking about. I'm like, I called this tarot chat. Did we talk about tarot? No, we talked about alchemy. We talked about crystals. We talked about meditation. We talked about my Patreon. Follow me on Patreon. I'm gonna do a giveaway every month. I'm gonna try and do that. You know. So yeah. What the? Over here depends on what kind of cable they put in the ground. So for my house, we can only get slow internet. How does that work? How does what? Girl, I thought we were supposed to have slow internet. I guess it's not true for everyone. Create a mood. I like those chats. Anything goes. Yeah. But lady night, baby girl, you need. I'm not sure what you need. I'm not sure I can help you with that. You need to set out the magician card. Pray to Mercury. That's what you need. Or a Mercury type archetype. You know, Hermes, Mercury, messenger of the gods. Odin, I think, might go with that. I'm not sure. Yeah. Germany. It's like that. I feel like that should be a good country with good internet connection. Because tarot is life. I mean, well, yeah. I am dreading trying to fall asleep tonight. Everybody donate to Lady Night. She needs. Don't go to my Patreon. Go to Lady Night's Patreon. Lady Night, make your Patreon. Yeah, I'm like, it depends on where you're at then. Because I was gonna say, I'm like, I feel like it's been a while since we like seen a video from you, Lady Night. Oh, would that be okay for you to upload on that? Use the internet for that? Use that internet there for that to upload your videos? Would it be okay for that? I'm not sure. No, I'm just shuffling. I just shuffle. You know this channel already. You know? But again, that's most likely your best option. But again, it's like if that gets you into trouble, it's like, you know? I'm pretty sure they would. I'm pretty sure they would. Ah, okay. Okay. No, my card of the day, I do it in the morning. When I wake up, like it's like either like before or after breakfast, you know, or during breakfast. You know. I ruminate and then I post. That was yeah, that was in the morning. I showed you that was my card of the day and I wrote on Patreon. I'll do your card of the day on Patreon. I'm putting my readings behind paywalls now. And see, I'm responsible for the YouTube account of the company, so I can switch between channels whenever I got time. Really? I would still, well, I mean, the responsible thing would to be like, would it be okay if I do that? The responsible thing would be to ask. You know, the last thing we want is for, you know, you to get in trouble. But it's like, well, but it's like you are running the YouTube channel. Now I wonder, what's that YouTube channel? Oh, it's morning there? Well, sorry, it's not morning here. I thought about pulling a card from the Blood Moon, but no, I still need to do the little tarot interview spread that I do with it, with most of my tarot decks to see how it reads. Let's look at the Pavlov then. Really, my boss and I have an agreement. He doesn't want to know what he doesn't need to know. Oh, you work for an opera. Oh, then I mean, you know, I'm like, how serious is this job? How, you know? Yeah, then I would say, then yeah, put your, you know, save your videos, take them on a flash drive, upload them online, and yeah, upload them at your work then, I guess. But again, if it takes up the work's bandwidth, well, no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Yeah, if he doesn't know, it's okay. Yeah. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. Nobody will know. They're gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. Look at that. Got the Four of Swords. It's time to go to bed, people. It's time for Mimis. Time for Mimis. My camera will focus on me. Have I been blurry all this time? I feel like I have been. Two of Swords. Look at how fucked up my nail is. Look at that. Ooh. Ghetto. Oh, those are just as bad. Nobody look at my nail. Two of Swords. Again, indecision, questions, mysteries, this or that. But we have the Four of Wands, which is like a good time, community, you know, celebration, you know. I feel like that's what this is here a little bit, you know? Is everyone sleeping? Right? It's like that's what it is. I have a lot of lurkers on my channel. But you know what? The views, girl. It gives me the watch time. So I appreciate that, you know? But again, do y'all really support me? I'm like, views really, my views really do not put, you know, do not pay the bills, you know. I feel I am not part of this community here yet. I am in and sort of and out, sort of. Huh, interesting. Speaking of spicy thirsty tarot, any videos coming? I'm going to try and do walkthroughs tomorrow. Brant has been on my messaging me and be like, you said you were going to do walkthroughs this week, and I said I'll try and do 2 tomorrow then. Fine. So yeah. Hello, Janice T. I'm a floater at the moment, community-less, if that makes sense. Hee. Well, you're like the fool girl. You're on the outskirts. It's like dancing around, different communities. We were talking recently about the concept of the magic ring that C.S. Lewis put forth, and it's essentially the idea that, there's this secret little group that you always want to get into because it's the secret ring. It's the magic ring. But once you get into it, you realize that it's not as magical as you thought it was, and you don't feel really welcome there, and it's really so it really wasn't worth all the hype as you thought it was. I think that's roughly about what it was. Let's see, Patreon. Maybe I was in a ring. Well, I mean, like we're all in our own rings, we're all in. But it's the idea of the magic ring is the one person looking at the ring, wanting it, wanting to be within that ring. It's even though we may not be welcome there, I learned that lesson. It kind of hurt. It's okay. Yeah. And you learn to be like, oh, well, I have my own ring in some other ways, Oh, I meant your channel with Y. Hopefully soon. I need to message him and be like, hey, when? Why? I know you're watching. When? When? Right? It's like how hard can that be? Like how hard is that? But shit always gets complicated. But it's like eventually you'll find that, See, you should say less of what you want to do or go and do, and just do what you want to do when you want to do it. See, what you're gonna do isn't what you say you're gonna do isn't necessarily what you're gonna do, or something like that. I think that's how Gia Gunn says it. Well, what you're gonna do isn't necessarily what you want to do, and then with the other queen, and vice versa. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, where you're, again, wanting to get into the club. It's like that. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of cartoon episodes where like they show that. He believes your timeline. Oh no, wait. I'll try. Like I said, I'll do walkthroughs. I promise. I need to get back into them. I need to diversify the market, But then again, what's time? What is time? But a magic ring we all want to be in. I'm just kidding. No. So yeah, I think we're going to call it a night there. I've already been on for almost 2 hours. So thank you all for coming on. Thank you, Rachel Days. And I believe, I really need to confirm this. Is it Tar Apple? I'm not sure. Because I don't want to say their actual names on Patreon unless they want it. I don't know. I need to message them and be like, hey, what should I call you guys on when I thank you guys? Again, doing a giveaway every month now, so that's going to be in there. That's going to be I need to clarify a few things on there. So yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Patreon if you want to support me and my channel and what I'm doing here, and you want early access to some projects that are coming soon. Yeah, and also you get daily and weekly and monthly readings there. What else? I don't know what else to say. Oh, right. Me and Lucy are gonna try and do either. Well, now we need to really figure it out, like live stream, live chat, whatever. or podcast. I don't know. Talking about Sensei and other sci-fi fantasy movies and TV shows and other shit like that. Because you know what? We love talking about that shit. We love fanning out about it. So it's like, you know what? Let's talk about it and make it content. uh, so yeah, and I might do a few other projects because it's like a part of me is like, just do a thing, and it's like that's requiring more work, distracting me from the main project that I want. I'll talk about it another time. Anyways, when no idea. Let me finish the series of Sense8 first, or maybe we can do it. Maybe we can do it soon. Who knows? We need to set a schedule, like Auguries and Signal say. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Do it live, as I always say. Yeah, and support me on Patreon, everyone. So yeah, and there you go. I think that's it for tonight. Wish me luck this night, and pray that a cool breeze comes through and like just cools me down, because let me tell you, it's not easy being a bitch that doesn't like to sleep in the nude. I don't do it. I don't sleep naked. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't know who does that. I don't know how y'all live that bravely. I just don't, Anyways, goodbye everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Even Joanna Joanna Pitt, and Fairy Wren. And again, thank you again to my Patreon supporters. So yeah, what do you wear? What I'm wearing right now, look at this. Look at this. Shirt, I have underwear and sweats on. But I'm probably gonna have to fold these sweats on. Okay, that's it. No. Not even, no, I hate boxers. I do not do boxers. No. Anyways. It's how I sleep comfortably. Again, that to me, I don't sleep in my underwear. I don't do that. I don't get sweaty. Well, every now and then I do. But it's like, it's rare, but yeah, okay. Mimi's good night, everyone. All right. Bye, everyone. And bye.